everything calmed down. That was the end of the riot. We were sort of facing something like that with these people because they don't value human life like we do.
Yeah, I think the worry is palpable. I think you felt that and are feeling that from both administrations. And then, the beginning of this panel referencing the scale of this problem to go all electric, it's enormous and it's complicated. But again, they are opportunities, and I think, yes, China has a lot more people to support this industry. That just means that we need to invest and train a workforce to support not just manufacturing, but the other like R&D related to this technology. I know that at the SAFE Summit, Governor McMaster, you referenced that South Carolina has maybe the best or one of the best technical college systems in the country. I know also Illinois, you passed the CEJA Act, which infuses a lot of capital into those workforce development programs. Can you tell us just a little bit about the impact that those investments are making? And also, are these actually kind of generationally like impactful, or can these jobs actually build long-term wealth?
Yeah, we made significant investments over the last 6 years in our education system broadly, with a focus on electric vehicles, on advanced manufacturing, on areas that are around electrification, not to mention quantum and AI. But we have the third largest community college system in the nation in Illinois, 48 community colleges. At 25 of them, we have programs that are focused on electric vehicles, on all of the jobs that are around, both on the development side as well as on the, everything up to, mechanics and working an assembly line in an electric vehicle arena. And in fact, we build for specific companies that come to Illinois. We build specific programs. I know South Carolina does something similar, that companies that want to come to Illinois and they need to make sure that we're doing workforce development focused on them. We will build that program specific to that company. I figure it's my job as governor to educate people to get a great job and to get a better job. And so that's an investment that I think people expect us to make as a state. And it's good for our economy. It's good for the people of the state when we make those investments. We also have some of the best universities in the entire world. University of Chicago, University of Illinois, Northwestern University, not to mention we have 12 public universities across the state. So and 5 R1 institutions, research institutions.
Wow.
So the ability to provide people with the skills that are necessary for the industries of the future, that's our job as a state, to deliver that. And it's our job to raise people up in our state who can, who have the skills necessary to get the best jobs and help build the best companies. We encourage people to start and build companies in our state. It's kind of what I did before I was in business, before I became governor, focused on working with a lot of small and medium-sized businesses and growing them. And I, as governor, I get to do even more of that because I'm working with really all businesses in our state.
He's right again.
Look at how much agreement is happening.
Well, you mentioned a bit. We are told that our tech system is the best in the country. And when former Secretary of Commerce Wilbur Ross, every time he'd come to South Carolina, he would say that. I don't know if he says that to everybody. I don't think so, but he sure said that to us. But that's made an enormous difference to us. We started that. We have a mature system, and we've stuck with the knitting, stuck with the main thing, instead of teaching French literature and some other things that are very nice. But you don't need that for these types of jobs. Well, we still have brick masonry and electrical and all that sort of stuff, but we have developed into the things necessary for this kind of industry and this kind of world. Let me just, maybe y'all know what some of these things are. We have in cybersecurity, about protecting network systems and data form, cyber threats. training in designing, implementing, and managing network infrastructures, software development, instruction in programming languages, software engineering principles and application developments, mechatronics, combining mechanical, electrical, and computer engineering to design and maintain automated system, robotics technology, advanced manufacturing for manufacturing processes, including CNC, machine additive manufacturing and quality assurance, health information management, medical laboratory technology, aviation and science. It goes on and on. Very high tech. I know I wouldn't have any idea what a lot of these things are, but people do. And what has happened in World War II with the GI Bill and all that, everybody had to get a college education. Not just college education, but a 4-year college education. That was the Bible for years. Well, that's changed now. You don't need 4 years. You can go to one of these schools, and we have 16 in the state, and you can learn how to do things that you can put to immediate use, and you can start off way higher a lot of times than your parents. You can get a diploma or a certificate, get married, have children, get a job, all that stuff a lot quicker than you used to. And we have developed a 4-year course in advanced manufacturing, a degree where you can get a 4-year degree in some of these schools, and that allows you go into management. I don't know if they do that everywhere, but we do that. But this is one thing that we do is we have something called Ready SC, SC being in South Carolina, where if you have a plant anywhere in the country, even in Illinois, and all around the world anywhere, and you are interested in coming to South Carolina, we will send a team for free to study your plant, study your processes, and come back and, just like you, develop a course, curriculum to support that, and it is for free. And we have, I guess since I've been governor, since 2017, we put hundreds of millions of dollars right smack in to that technical college system. And we have, for high demand jobs, if you have a company and you need something right now and there's something that you can't find anywhere, but you have a high demand for it, there's no tuition. We'll give them a scholarship and they can come. And since we've been doing that, coincidentally, we've had the best years we've ever had in South Carolina. We've had record investment for the last 3 going on 4 years now, billions of dollars more than ever before.
I want to endorse Ready SC, by the way. We've looked at it in Illinois, and there are aspects of that we're using to develop, better our system. So, I mean, you've done really a great job of surrounding the companies with the workforce development that they need, and it's precisely, there are things that we needed to kind of turn up the dial on.
That's right.
And so here's more bipartisanship.
More agreement. I love it.
Yeah, you're doing a great job with that, and we're trying to make sure that we're doing that as well.
I know that people often turn to the federal government in moments of economic downturn for reassurance and for direction on how we get back to a more prosperous position. But really, states have such a huge role, huge influence in turning that ship, and both of you have done that in your states. I wish we had more time to chat. We are going to turn to questions in the audience. So there is a mic right there, and yeah, please.
Okay, here.
State representative in Ohio. I represent Toledo, Ohio, where I have 2 automotive industries in my district. One's a GM plant where they turned a transmission plant into an EV part plant. And I have Stellantis Jeep, so Toledo Jeep, where they're going to build the plug-in hybrid Gladiator. And then there was a battery plant that was built just down the street.